Okay, more on inverse relations and functions, but first of all, a warm-up. Graph both of these functions on this same coordinate plane, and for number 2, do the same. And just a little warm-up exercise, so pause the video and then come back and check your answers. Okay, first of all, 3x plus 2 and y is equal to x minus 2 over 3. And this one is x plus 4 over 8 and x minus 4. 8x minus 4. Consider the function f of x is equal to the square root of 2x plus 2. Find the domain and range of f, and then find the inverse of f. Since the radicand cannot be negative, can't have a negative under this radical with an index of an even number, the domain is the set of all numbers greater than or equal to -1. Okay, so -1 would make it 0 under here. You can have a 0 there, but anything less than -1 would make a negative number. Since the principal square root is non-negative, the range is the set of non-negative numbers. Okay. Now find the inverse of f. So f of x and y mean the same thing. We can substitute out, so rewrite the equation using y, then interchange x and y. We need to square both sides and then solve for y. So we subtract 2 and then divide both sides by 2. So y is equal to x squared minus 2 over 2. Then we substitute back in f inverse for y. Find the domain and range of the inverse of f. So the domain of f inverse equals the range of f, which is the set of all non-negative numbers. And since x squared is greater than 0, thus the range of f inverse is the set of numbers greater than or equal to 1, which just happens to be the same as the domain of f. So we switch back and forth. So the domain is the range of f, and the range is the domain of f. Is f inverse a function? And explain. For each x in the domain of f inverse, there is only one value of the inverse of f of x. So f inverse is a function. Looking at the composition of inverses, if f and f inverse are inverse functions, then the f inverse of f of x is equal to x, and f of f inverse of x equal x. Try to say that 3 times really fast. Oh my goodness. For x in the domains of f and f inverse respectively. What does that mean? Well, looking at the function f of x is 1/2 x plus 5. Find f inverse of f of 652 and f of f inverse of negative square root of 86. Well, by what we have just discussed, since f is a linear function, so is f inverse. Therefore, f inverse is a function. So f inverse of f of 652 is equal to 652. And f of f inverse of negative square root of 86 is negative square root of 86. Pretty simple, right? Okay, you're ready to begin some practice on your own.